All right, so we completed step 103. We're going to do one last check on localhost just to make sure that everything looks good and we're not throwing any errors. We'll look in our console. We saw the gears kick in. We saw everything happen. Scroll up. Our menu staying put. Excellent. We're in good shape there. So, first thing we want to do is go ahead and do a git push. First, let's make sure, right? Git status. Just make sure nothing changed. And everything looks great. So now we'll do a git push origin 103-0 and let's push that up there. Enter in my GitHub username and my GitHub password. You see it's packing everything up, sending it up there. Let's go check it out. Make sure we look good. Click on our one. We can see 103 has been pushed up. Let's go ahead and check it out. Everything looks good. Excellent. All right. So now we want to go back and we want to go ahead and do our merge. We go back and let's do a git checkout. Check out the master branch. So now we're on the master branch, so we'll just go validate again on localhost, make sure that that reflects what the master should be, which is 102, which means our menu should stretch, and it does, and we didn't see any gears, which that's awesome, because that lets us know. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and we're going to merge in our 103 branch. So we'll do a git merge 103-0. It should bring it in. We can see we have quite a bit of line changes in this. Let's do a quick git status. All looks clean. If we go out here and we do a refresh on localhost, we can see that the changes have taken place and we have absolutely no errors, which is awesome. So then the next thing we want to do is let's go ahead and let's update our manifest. And so we'll open the README file with Dreamweaver. Just kind of do a copy and paste just to keep it consistent. And this will be 103.0. And we'll put fixed enlarging navigation on header. Shrink. Added loader to application with gears. Good enough at this point. Again, we'd get much more in detail if we were actually working on something that a large team was working on. But for the sake of this is more about just teaching you to pay attention to what you're using, what you're doing, and things like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll close that README file. And at this point, we'll go do an add and commit of that. So let's do a git status, git add, git status, so we can see it in there. And there it is. That's awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and do a git commit. And as always, I'll go searching for my commit that I like to use. Be consistent. To me, it's worth it. And we'll do 103 branch master. So let's go ahead and we'll commit that to master. And now that is actually a part of our master branch. So if we do one more status, so we can see we're clean, we're good. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and push master up to GitHub. Master, and it's going to prompt me for my username again, my password, awesome. So at this point it should be up on GitHub, so let's go take a look at that real quick and go in there and we can see merged 103 branch. That looks great. Check our, actually we don't even need to go out there for our readme file. We can see in here we have our 103. If we want to, we can go out and we can look at our GitHub page, which this is what was there. I don't know if it'll be updated yet, but it's worth a shot. Yep, see the gears come in, see our menu stay. Everything looks great. Awesome. So now we'll just do one more refresh of local, just to be paranoid overly. And everything seems to be working well. No errors, all looks good. So we'll turn our focus to our production site. And here's our 1XX, our production site. And if we refresh it and we take a look, you can see that we still have the same old header issue going on. And so at this point, I can come out here to Dreamweaver. I'm going to switch over to the file system. I'm going to take a peek out here at remote. And there's our 1X the way it sits, so we're connected well. I'm going to grab a hold of this up here, the root of the site, and I'm going to say synchronize. And we're going to say entire site. Delete remote files not on drive. So it's going to think about it. At this point, it comes back with all of our changes, and all of our changes are README. We made changes in all these files this time, so we had quite a few changes, and we're going to go ahead and say OK to that. You can see it pushing up. And last but least, let's go validate production. See our gears working. Our menu stayed the way we wanted it to. Check the footer all the way down into the footer. Make sure all looks good there. Empty cache. Do one more. There. And that completes step 103. So now we'll start moving on to more exciting things, such as connecting our web application to a WordPress website to get the content. Exciting stuff. See you in the next video.